Sup fans, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the movie review and physical media review. Yeah, it's another hybrid video I got for you guys. And today we'll be quickly covering, well, this is going to be a spoiler-free review. And also, I wanted to see this originally when it came out in theaters, but I missed it. Thank goodness. Thanks, well, to the Criterion Collection, I finally get to see it. So it's like a first-time watch. So we're finally going to be covering, and we're going to be quickly covering the Criterion release, the 4K release of Anora. Yeah, talking about Anora coming up right now, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. Alright guys, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action. Boom! Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share with your friends, and also hit that bell for notifications because, well, it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new here, welcome, sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Anora is basically, it's a Cinderella story, or basically I would kind of say the anti-Cinderella story of a sex worker slash prostitute, Annie, aka Anora, played by Mikey Madsen, who she meets this young Russian boy, and they get well, he hires her with exclusively for his own needs, and well, she falls to this guy, and then later when his parents find out, and well, since they're rich people, they hire their henchmen there to basically break up the marriage. So Ivan, that's his name, Ivan just flees and all that stuff, and well, they're trying to find him again, try to track him down to to get them to get divorced. Well, Annie is opposed of it, obviously. She later finds out that, well, he ain't shit. All right, so that was my plot synopsis of the film. Now let's get on to the review. So like I said, it's gonna be a quick spoiler-free review, and all I gotta say is that, you know what? Yeah, it deserved all the awards, honestly. Man, this movie, I feel so bad for not seeing it in theaters. I should have seen it on the big screen, but I just didn't have the time to. All I gotta say is that this movie, yeah, I would say it's a masterpiece. Yeah, I gotta agree with a lot of the critics out there. This movie, it is just, in my opinion, perfection, especially with the editing. It's so good. Sound editing, too. It is amazing. The pacing is so good. It's like, well, it basically is 2 hours and 19 minutes. Basically almost a 2.5 hour film. But it feels like an hour and a half. There's some moments where the movie does slow down a little bit, but it's because you're taking a breather, because obviously it starts off at this nice little, it's a comedy at the end of the day. It's a comedy. And so it just starts off real nice, slow build up, get to know the characters and all that stuff. And you actually like, oh, you're actually feeling for Annie. She's falling for this guy. But then again, I know when I was looking at this deep down, I'm like, all right, they're moving on so fast. But hey, can't really blame her. Like, she's young and she's in those shoes and all this stuff. But once the henchmen come in, that's when this movie becomes a hilarious black comedy, man, or dark comedy. This movie just oh my god, the jokes are funny, and there's some moments where it's just not intentionally funny. It's funny. It's so funny to me. Well, that's what I've been hearing some people talk about that, and also, yeah, even on the box too, because I thought it was gonna be like a drama sort of movie, but no, this movie is very funny. No, the dialogue is well written and so quippy and all that stuff. And yeah, and also I'm gonna get onto that. Mikey Madsen deserved this Oscar because goddamn, she gives it her all, and she is really funny in this. Her dialogue, she is just so funny. Everybody's good. Everybody's really good in this movie, but she, of course, she steals the show, man. She is awesome. You feel bad for her, but also like it's just you're laughing at all these situations, man. Because there's like a lot of movies. This movie gets intense when they're looking for Ivan, but still though, it's still in a way funny. I don't know, but it is crazy. This movie's crazy, and it's just in a good way. And I like that in a way. I see it as a cautionary tale of like, just be careful who you're falling in love with, or just like, get to know somebody properly before, move on with things, serious things. And I said like in the beginning of the video, it's kind of like the anti-Cinderella, because yeah, it's like a Cinderella film, how she finds her Prince Charming and all that stuff, and they try to live there happily ever after. Well, not gonna spoil the ending, but it really is not that. And well, yeah, and also without giving away the ending, man, you feel bad for her. You do feel bad for her. Despite all the stuff that I say I find funny, it's still at the end of the day a tragedy in a way. And yeah, this movie is just phenomenal, man. Really, I need to watch it again so I can, get to some things that I really missed, because man, there's a lot of cool mise-en-scène moments in this movie, and this is great, man. Sean Baker's direction and writing, it is just phenomenal, man. Along with Mikey Madsen's performance, and this movie, yeah, it deserved like not only to be on the Criterion Collection, but it also deserved all those Academy Awards. So with that, I will give Anora, yeah, I'll give it a perfect 5 out of 5. Now, since I already talked over the film itself, then again, I'm glad I quickly did it and vaguely did it, because you know what, it's better to not spoil so much, man, because I had to really talk about why I love Anora. I had to really spoil the film, but you know what? go see it for yourselves, guys. I highly recommend it. So speaking of recommendations, I also recommend this 4K release, and I'll tell you why. But first things first, let's just quickly take a look at this awesome packaging. All right, now let's just take a quick look at this nice packaging here. Of course, we got original poster artwork for Anora. I believe this is original poster artwork as the cover artwork, and it's in this nice thick DG pack. Really freaking excellent, guys. So this is spine number 1259. I don't know why my camera won't focus on that, but yep. And here's the other spine here. Take a quick look at the back here. It's nice. And I will read off all these bonus features near the end of the special feature section. Ah, I glitched right there, guys. Open it up. We get artwork of the henchman along with Annie. Open up the DG pack. Take a quick look at this essay. I'm gonna be careful showing the stuff here because, well, there's some there's some stuff here that, you know, is very explicit, really. Even had to be very careful when I was recording the footage for this review. And here's the 3 discs. You get a 4K and you get a Blu-ray of the movie and a Blu-ray with just nothing but bonus features. Take out all of this and you get an amazing back cover artwork. So now let's just talk about the release itself. Alright, so first we're going to talk about video, audio, and special features. So we're going to quickly talk about the video first. So yeah, this is a native 4K transfer with HDR10, no Dolby Vision, but that is perfectly fine. And because this movie was shot on 35mm camera, it is a true native of course it is. Any like digital or film is true native 4K. As long as it's a 4K DI, that's all that matters. So yeah, but then again, you get extra details. And let me tell you guys, this movie is amazing. There are some softness throughout some of the film here, but it's very sharp in many areas, especially like objects that are right in front of you that are hyper focused. And man, the grains, since this was shot in 35mm, the grain structure is so good, well balanced and not too overly fuzzy and all that stuff, so it's not gonna look too murky. It is just amazing, man. But man, there's some good amount of clarity here, but I gotta say the colors they're the highlight for me, man. A lot of reds, blues, and a lot of teal, but in a good way. It's not too oversaturated here, which is really freaking good. And the HDR10 really just elevates this amazing picture, man. This movie, it looks damn good, man. Really good, man. A lot more modern films should be shot with 35mm film, man. It's just amazing, man. Digital is good, but you know what? This is a prime example of like why film still looks better than digital, because man, it doesn't look overprocessed. This film looks just phenomenal, man. This is great. It's not gonna be like 100% reference quality, because I did notice there's some softness here and there when it comes to the transfer, but then again, this movie still looks amazing, man. It's a Criterion, really, their compression and encoding, they really did a great job here in my opinion. And yeah, guys, not much I can say. The picture quality, it is amazing. Not much I gotta say. Yeah, it is a modern film, but then again, it's still shot with 35mm film, and that's a bonus, so that is just awesome, guys. And the HDR10 is amazing. For audio, this has a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1, and you know what? I'm glad, because the 5.1 mix, it is so freaking immersive, man. The dialogue is crystal clear. LFE levels are amazing here, man. And the rear speakers are well used, man. And man, this is a very dialogue heavy film, so it doesn't really need an Atmos mix and all that stuff. And I think it would have been a waste. 5.1 mix surround sound is good enough for me. And this movie, it's perfect for this film, man. And oh my God, and the soundtrack sounds beautiful and crystal clear on this freaking movie. I think that is one of the biggest highlights, aside from some of the great sound editing that this film got praised for. This, like, the soundtrack, the music, copyright music on this movie sounds breathtaking. Yeah, not much I gotta see on the audio. It sounds amazing. All right, for special features, now we're gonna wrap it up here with special features. So we got here okay, let me just read this carefully, guys, because I almost read the stuff that we already talked about here. 2 audio commentaries, 1 featuring Baker, Alex Baker, the director, Coco, producer Samantha Kwan, and cinematographer Jude Daniels, and the other, there's 2 commentaries, and another featuring Baker and actors Yura Borisov, Mark Eldoshitin, sorry, I'm butchering these names, Karen Gulian, Mikey Metz, and Vos Tovmasyan. Ooh, man, I really butchered these names. New making of documentary, new interviews with Baker and Madsen, Cannes Film Festival press conference, Q&A with Madsen and actor stripper Lindsay Normington, deleted scenes, audition footage, trailers, and English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. and English descriptive audio. And of course, the essays that are the physical essay plus essays by film critics Dennis Lim and actor Kirla Janice. So the bonus features are amazing. The audition footage, it is just amazing, man. But in my opinion, the biggest highlight is the feature-length documentary. I think it's called Anora Unstripped. It is such an amazing documentary. It doesn't do this the typical documentary with this like, oh, they get interviews from the cast and crew, like they pull them aside and they play music and all that stuff. No, it's a documentary that is like a lot of B-roll footage and a lot of behind the scenes during the process of this film. Like it records like it's the highlights of all the shooting days of the film, and it is just amazing, man. It's amazing to see like Sean Baker and everybody just working on this film, including even Mikey Madsen, man. She was just great. Seeing all the stunt work and everything, it is just amazing, guys. This documentary, it is amazing. I think it's around 68 to 69 minutes. So if you ever get this release, guys, check this documentary out, man. So this release, it is amazing, man. They don't do much documentaries these days from modern films. And you know what? Thank you, Criterion, for including this. So overall, what will be my overall verdict for the Criterion Collection? Yeah, this is a must buy, especially if you're a fan of Anora. But I always say, if you're skeptical, wait for a sale or a price drop. So that was my movie and 4K review of Anora. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. So let me know down in the comment section down below. Have you guys seen Anora? What you guys think of it? Or have you picked up the release? What you guys think of it? I would love to know. Please let me know down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your opinions on it. So it's Sabi from JAVIWOOD Production signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show.